Hi guys, it's Damien for another video. I was analyzing the code a few minutes ago, and I basically was making a fool of myself because I couldn't figure out what was going on, right? So, and the thing is, let me show you how the code is. I didn't change it. So, last night and those few days, that's pretty much where I was, and yeah, I couldn't really show what the second client has received, right? And that's the reason why. Let me show you first how it was, how I was struggling with, what I was struggling with. So the server is running, I'm running this client, and you see here, client 2 has received nothing, right? So the problem was that the client couldn't really, it's not that he hasn't received anything, it's just that I wasn't reading it from the client side. So I'm gonna read it. I don't know, I guess I was doing that. I commented this line for the last session, the previous session that I did, and now I'm just gonna uncomment it, uncommented or decomment, uncommented it. I don't know how to say it. And so I'm gonna print was what the client has received. So here we go. And now it should be working because I figured out, because I was basically looking at the code and I was like, but that's normal because I'm not reading anything, so I won't be able to print it on the terminal, which is kind of weird at the same time because um, I don't know why I can't read it from the server side. And I don't really understand why. And when I show the two socket on the server and on the client side, it's it's the same it's it's the same sockets. They're the same sockets, but the port is different. So I don't know if it has something to do with it, but yeah, I'll show you. So let's see now. So as you can see on the code hasn't changed that much. Nothing has changed basically. I'm just gonna, actually, I don't really need that because oh yeah, I don't really need that line. This line is gonna show the first message of the second client, right? This message basically. And this line should show the the last message. The first client is saying, hey server, I'm client number one, is sending two, and then is sending the message he has to send to the second client, right? So here I'm getting the first message, getting the second message, which is the number two, and the last message, which is the message to send to the client number two, right? And then if the second message equal to, I send a message back to the client number two. Alright, so let's see that. So here, as you can see, it wasn't showing up. As you see, there is nothing here. And now it should be showing, I think. So I'm running the client. Here we go. And okay. So it's actually, what did I do? Client, what was the message? Maybe I'm wrong. Client 2 has received. Okay. Client 2. Alright, so it doesn't show up. Client 2, first message. I send it. It should be working. I don't know, I just did it a few minutes ago. Read message. Oh, okay. That's why. You should actually put an error here. I don't know what's Okay. Oh, it's actually putting an error. That's why I was only looking on the server side, but it's actually showing up. The error is showing up. So let's clear everything and run it again. And here, okay. So on the server, on the client side, is showing. So the your message is actually showing. So the few, I could have saved probably some hours if I just did that line, which is weird because I did it before, but I commented that those line for I don't know, I don't remember for what I did it, but yeah. So it's showing up, and if I let's try to do the same. I mean, let's redo it as it was. So you will see that if, for example, I, for example, here I do that, I do like that. I'm trying to print the to client here. So you see, I had a reader, a getter basically, to this. So I'm gonna use this getter TCP socket inspect, and I do the same for the client number 2, and you will see that the port are different, and I don't know if it has something with it, with the fact that on the server side I can't really read what it's actually on the client number 2. So oh yeah, so you will see the difference. I will just set client side just to make the difference, just to see the difference. Here we go, and I'm gonna run it again. I mean, first message of client to, why do I send message to, I have something here, I just want to okay, so it's probably here. Yeah, I don't really need that anymore. So let's see how it's gonna work. I mean, it's not gonna work, but you will see the difference between the two sockets. So, okay, running the client. So you see here on the client side, the port is 50,823 and 50,824, right? And on the server side, the port are only 2,000 and is not showing anything. And I'm going to remove that and show you how. No, I mean, I'm actually just going to put it the right way, and I'm gonna stop the video because that's the only thing I wanted to show you for now, and I will get back with another video to do some cleanup on the code and to figure out a way to make it more interactive and more like, for example, I will get into the terminal, I will be asked which client I want to be talking to. I will say client number 2, or maybe I don't know, I will put a name, or I don't know, and I will be conversing with that client, right? That's the idea behind my chat. That's basically what I want to do. I want people to be able to use it and just run it and communicate. Like, so it wasn't showing up on the server side, so now I'm going to do it on the I'm going to show it on the I mean the message is going to show up on the client side. Server has received nothing, right? But the client has received, client 2 hours has received nothing, it's empty here. And here the server is basically saying that, oh, why? Hmm. Mm, I don't know. I mean, the messages are very different. I mean, not different, but server is typing. Oh, I actually forgot some. Yeah, because here's a read message. Is going to do that. And client number two, client number one, yo. I should actually print that here. I mean, it's not a big deal, but so server is typing, so it's going to get there, returning, it's printing. Oh, because it's actually printing. I didn't want to print actually. I wanted to like just return. And there we will be printing. So let's try it again. I mean, it shouldn't be changing anything, but all right. So as you can see on the server, on the client side, the message is showing up. So that's it. I think I wanted to show you because I was kind of, I'm like, I was like, why isn't it working? And I was looking at the code and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not reading anything on the client side. But at the same time, it's also weird that I can't do it on the server side, and I don't know why. It's something that I have to figure it out and have to dig in, and I will. So that's it. So I can send a message, any message to. I can send a message. I mean, I can make the two clients communicate between each other, basically. So that's it. Thank you. Bye. And see you in another video. I mean, I have to do something, and after that, I will get back to programming.